Hello folks, and welcome once again to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here, and I've just been to CX. I've also got a couple of deliveries from subscribers and friends, and I'm going to show you them. I've also got a package from Music Magpie, but I think what I might do is I might save the Music Magpie ones for another one and title that video "What You Can Get Without Paying CX Postage." So I'm just about to get started.
Free? Here's your cup of tea. For free.
For free?
For free?
Did you make me a nice cup of tea? Did you?
For free?
What? Tell them what movie that's from that we like to watch.
Isn't it of Oliver Twist?
No, it's not from Oliver Twist.
What is it?
It's from Santa Claus the movie.
Oh,
when Patch goes into John Lithgow, I didn't remember his name, and he's saying, "We've got a magic, how much are we going to charge this?" And he goes, and Patch goes, "We're not going to charge this, we're going to give it away." And then John Lithgow turns purple and he goes, "For free?" So that's what that's from, yeah. So get back to the Movie Mad channel point. I was saying I've got the three I just picked up from CX, and they're not a lot of money, but they're three movies. One I've got. Let's just show you them, and we'll go through them together, shall we? That's what we do on the Movie Mad channel, isn't it? But first, I'm going to try my tea. Did you use the good tea bags, the Twinings?
No.
You didn't?
No.
It's pretty good. Not bad tea. Thank you, James, for my cup of tea.
You're welcome.
So, let's show you the first one, and it is the Christian Bale Terminator Salvation. I have this, but I have it, and it's got a Terminator head in it, and it's got packaging on it, and to be honest with you, it's a bit bashed up, and it just gets in my way on the shelf. So when I seen this for £1, I thought I could just replace that Terminator head one, or I could put my Terminator head one up on my shelves right up at the top, and then just keep this one on the shelf because it just gets in the way. So for £1, I thought I would do that. And Terminator Salvation, everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of people don't like this movie. I like certain aspects of the movie, how they've shown the future and the sort of a bit of the war against the Terminators. What I didn't like is Sam Worthington's character that much. I think I need to give this a rewatch. And also Kyle Reese's character, he's a wee bit annoying, isn't he? Kyle Reese is a wee bit annoying in it. So I'll take these stickers off because I'm sure you'll love me doing that. And so I'm just having a look. Let's check the discs because it is from CX as well, shall we? Right, I'm just going to have to pause for a second. Right, sorry about that, I just had to pause because my son's just got an Amazon package of some wireless headphones, and he was just trying to tell me something about it. It was just distracting me in the background. But I fixed it, and he's got them on, he's using them. Or he's about to use them, because he's got this obsession about Eminem and the Real Slim Shady. So for some reason. Well, there we go. So let's just check the discs on this one. Oh, it's got I said check the discs. It's a single disc. I thought I said something on the front, but it was different. No, it isn't. It's a single disc. Let's just check the disc. This one is actually not too great, to be honest with you. There's a big huge, is that a big huge scratch on that? That is, there's a big huge, unless that, This is the thing, CX, if you are going to sell stuff, right, and you're going to charge postage that's £3, when you can get this one new. I wonder how much this one is on Amazon new. Then you better make sure you're taking in decent stuff. No, that's a huge scratch across this Blu-ray. Huge. I don't know if you can see that there. You see my ring light in the reflection. Found it in the bin. Right. I'm going to have to check that, please, before I do anything. There's nothing more annoying. Right. Okay. So I paid £1 for that. And then next, I have this on a... I got a big package off eBay from Love Film. It was like 20 Love Film rental discs. Or 100 Love Film rental discs. And there was like 5 copies of this, 5 copies of that. And I thought, well, that's 20 Blu-rays for like a tenner. I'll take them and then I can just, get away the ones that I don't want. And one of them ones was Noah from Russell Crowe. And I actually quite like this film. I think Russell Crowe does a good performance in it. Emma Watson's great in it. So is Jennifer Connelly. I actually think this is a really good film. For what it is. Oh, my wife's just away to see Callum Beattie. And I think it's just actually started to torrential rain. James!
What?
Is that actually pouring the rain outside? Go and have a look for me. Oh, he's not doing it. So I got Noah for 50p. I thought that's a good deal. I've actually been watching Snowpiercer, the series, on Netflix at the moment, and that's a good one too. So I thought, that's a good one to pick up. For 50p, can't I argue with that? Again, it was all vouchers, and this disc is fine. So I recommend Noah. A lot of people slated this when it came out, but I enjoy it. Right, and the final one I picked up, it is actually pouring the rain. Mum's going to get soaked.
Yeah, it's
She didn't even take a jacket, did she?
Yeah, it's tipping.
Oh well. And the last one I picked up from CEX was Drive Angry with Nicolas Cage and Amber Heard. I was reluctant to buy the Amber Heard one, but with Amber Heard in it. But this is actually a pretty good movie. And for £1.50, that's a great addition to the Nicolas Cage collection. It's also the DVD and the Blu-ray, and it says on the front here, it says that the Blu-ray is in 3D and 2D. I quite enjoy this film. I enjoy it, and I thought for £1.50, that's a great addition to my collection. And with my tidying up a bit, I say I've still been doing it as actors, but it's no work in it as well. But I have got a nice Nicolas Cage section going on, and I've been making a few. I made a few YouTube shorts of like 5 Nicolas Cage movies. Did I make 5 Nicolas Cage movies? I didn't make that yet, but I made 5 Kevin Costner movies. 5. If you're on here, you'll see them. But I've made a few shorts with 5 movies in my 5 movies from each actor in my collection. So organising has helped that a bit on there. So that was the 3 I picked up from CX. I'm going to show you 3 more that have been sent this week. 3 4Ks have been sent. And I'm going to, before I do that, I keep meaning to do this. And I haven't done it in the last 4 videos because I've kept forgetting. And that is give a shout out to Roy. You may have seen him on my channel previously doing a couple of guest appearances, shall we say. And he has made his own channel. So if you haven't been across to Roy's channel, take a look. Give him a subscription. See if you can... see what his collection is, because I've actually enjoyed watching Roy's videos over the past 2 week or so, because it's quite interesting to see what's in other people's collections compared to yours. We may have a lot of similar movies, but there is a lot of ones that are different as well. So I like to think I've got an extensive movie collection, with I think I must have about 1,300 Blu-rays. That's a lot, But when you look at somebody else's collection, you go, I've not got that one, I've not got that one, I've not got that one, I have got that one. You're like, just shows you how many movies out there and how varied collections can be. And I just sent him a box. We often send boxes between each other, and I actually sent him back a box, and it was the same box he sent me. The same box, I saved the box. So if you want to have a look at Roy's channel, I'll put the link in the description so you can see it. Yeah, and I'm going to continue my tidying up after I filmed this video and maybe film a couple more shorts. So I'll show you, I done a little competition from the comic and the comic book guy won it, and he sent him the Star Wars complete collection. Since then he sent me the Wave, and he reached out to me to say, I've got a copy of Suicide Squad in 4K, do you want that? Because it's not worth trading, and I've already got it. I think he already had it. So I said, of course, yeah, that would be great, because I'll replace my Blu-ray copy of the Suicide Squad here, and that is, here it is, and I've got a little note here, and it says, hi James, sorry this has taken a while to get off to you, hope you enjoy it, all the best, Darren, the Comic Room. And I'll put a link, I think he has got a channel as well, so I'll put a link to his channel in too. And he sent me that nicely. Everybody hates this movie, and I'm going to be honest with you again. I use that phrase a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. That makes it out that I've been telling previous porkies, doesn't it? But I started watching this movie, and I've never actually finished it. And it wasn't because it wasn't good or anything like that. It's just for something came up, and I just never got it finished. So this one has the extended cut on Blu-ray and the theatrical cut on 4K in a nice thin case. So that is very nice to send to me. So thank you very much for that, Darren. And I've not been doing so great this week. A few things in my life that I'm not going to bore you with or discuss, but I do speak to a couple of friends in a group chat, and those friends, we speak to each other about things, and I think we help each other out. I think talking always helps. And one morning I was feeling particularly not so great. I got a package through the door, and it cheered me up. It did cheer me up. And it was Larry who, to cheer me up, which is very, very nice of him, because I was talking about that I'd got Clear and Present Danger in the last one at CX. It was £18, and I was talking about that I wanted to get the other ones. So Larry has very, very kindly sent me Patriot Games. I rented this Patriot Games, as I was saying, when I was must have been 15. I think it must have been 15 when I rented it from, it wasn't even Blockbuster, it was a video store, and me and my friend watched it on a Friday afternoon. So I must have just been 15 or 16. And it's a good movie, and it's got Sean Bean in it, and also it's got James Edward Olmos in it, and it's Dolby Audio and Dolby Vision. So this is going to be the best version of this. And I'm like, okay, so that's we got Clear and Present Danger, Patriot Games, and The Hunt for Red October. That's them all, apart from the Ben Affleck one, which is The Sum of All Fears. So I've got them all, apart from The Sum of All Fears. So that came in the morning, and then I got a message from Larry, says, go to your door. I said, okay, well, what's going on here? What, are you coming to visit me? And I waited for a wee while, and Amazon turned up again. And look what came. He says, you've got to have the set. So Larry also sent me The Sum of All Fears. And this one is open because on Friday night I watched it. Apart from Hunt of Red October, this is probably my favourite one. Clear and Present Danger is a close third, I reckon. Close second. Well, I mean, it's between these two. But I think this one, I just enjoy this one better. And it has got Dolby Audio, which is not to be confused with Dolby Atmos, and it's got Dolby Vision. And I actually put this on, and I watched it on Friday night, as I was saying. And whether it's the TV, the new TV again, or I've never watched it on that size, and the picture quality, if you're going to watch a movie, you know, and you can watch it in 4K. So that was great. I watched it. The disc itself only had the feature film on it. It didn't have any special features at all on the 4K. Disc 2 Blu-ray feature film and special features. It says commentary by director Phil Alden Robinson and cinematographer John Lindy. Commentary by director Phil and novelist Tom Clancy, which who obviously wrote them. It's also got a feature on the Blu-ray of the making of the Summer of Fears, creating the visual effects of Summer of Fears. Now, I am sure I've got the Blu-ray for Summer of Fears, but can I find it? No, I can't. But now I've got the 4K of Patriot Games, The Sum of All Fears, The Hunt for Red October, and Clear and Present Danger. So very, very nice of you to do that for me, and it did cheer me up. So I really appreciate that. And I found this ring light in the bin area, and I've been trying it out. So I wonder what the lighting's like. Getting off a professional on the Movie Mad channel, eh? Lighting and everything. My daughter did music technology, and they had to use ring lights and things like that at school for that. So she set it up for me in a professional capacity. So, hope you've enjoyed my shorts that I've been putting up. Really appreciate the movies that have been sent, and I'm going to spend the rest of Sunday afternoon probably maybe filming a few more shorts and putting my, again, I always say it's an organised movie collection, but it's just looking at the movies, putting them in groups, you know, and tidying up a bit. I'm just looking at the Blu-rays behind there that I've never actually been able to get to for a while. Wonder what ones are in there that I can add to my actor collections. So that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll drink a cup of tea, James, made me. And if you do want to visit Roy and the Comic Rooms channels, I'd really appreciate it. Tell them I sent you. So thanks, guys, and I'll catch you next time.